Let's listen in to the Blackburn campaign. She's taking the mic now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tennessee. And absolutely, I am so honored, humbled, grateful to accept your Republican nomination for the office of Governor of the state of Tennessee. So, this night really does belong to the people of our great state. And I've got a lot of thank yous to say. And first, my family, and Chuck and the kids and the grands, and my brother, sister, my sister-in-law, they're all here to celebrate tonight. So we're excited for them to be here. Yes. And our volunteers. I am so grateful for our volunteers, our prayer warriors and our door knockers, our phone callers and bankers that were on those phones every day, people that were working social media for us, all of our poll workers, our sign crews, and I hope every one of you have a sign. And I also want to say a great big thank you to each of you that believed in me. Thank you. I'm grateful for that. And we had a pretty remarkable campaign team, and to all of our campaign team, how about that field staff? I see some of them out here. And of course to Ward and Abby and Sam and Amy, and everyone has worked so hard. You know, we kicked this campaign off 1 year ago today. And I told you when we kicked it off that we were going to build an amazing team, an amazing grassroots effort. And absolutely we did. So to anyone who is watching this and supported another candidate, I invite you, come join our team. And you know, really, our work is much bigger than any one candidate or one campaign. We absolutely have to unite as a party and defeat the Democrats in November. So my commitment to you is I will continue to work with you and for you. I'll continue traveling the state, listening to you, earning your trust, and working to build our conservative movement. You know, all elections, every election is important, and this one especially so, that is coming up in November, because the Democrats are just not running on different policies. The Democrats are running to destroy our state and our nation. We cannot let them get one smidge of momentum in the great state of Tennessee. Now, tonight, we've got conservatives that are winning all over Tennessee. Our great U.S. Senator, my partner Bill Hagerty, of course. And then, of course, Tim Burchett, the originator of dadgum politics. There he is. And Congressman Chuck Fleischman. And Matt Van Epps. And they're going to be joined by two new members of the Tennessee delegation. The new congressman from the 6th District is Johnny Garrett. And you've got a new congressman in the 9th district. We're going to have all 9 members of our delegation. Yes. And that is Brent Taylor. So congratulations to Brent. And of course, here we've got Betsy Henderson, and we know Betsy is going to win and be the next mayor of Knox County and come behind your amazing mayor, Glenn Jacobs, who has also been our campaign treasurer. You know, Tennessee over the last 16 years has really become a Christian conservative standard bearer. We're an economic powerhouse, and Tennessee is truly the place everybody wants to be. That has happened because of the great leadership we have had in the governor's office under former Governor Bill Haslam. And Mr. Haslam, we are thrilled you are here with us tonight. And of course, under Governor Lee. What we have done here in our state is to prove that lower taxes, light regulation, pro-life, pro-family policies, safe communities, educational freedom, a strong economy creates opportunity for every single family. And we are not going to let the Democrats take that away from us. And as your governor, I will not allow Tennessee to become New York or California. Our campaign was really built on each of you as we've knocked on your doors and have talked with you about your hopes and your dreams for our state. And as we have listened to you, you've talked about your priorities. And I got to tell you, as we've had these conversations, it's become very apparent that Tennessee is really Donald Trump country. You all appreciate so much what our president has done, and you've repeatedly said you want to see a Tennessee first, America first agenda. So, here is what you can expect. I will keep Tennessee the most conservative, well-led, well-governed state in the United States of America. And we are going to work with our great General Assembly, and we've got a lot of these guys here tonight. We are going to work with our General Assembly. We're going to do a Tennessee Doge to make certain we do not waste one dime of your taxpayer money. And we do not want one dime of your money ending up in the pocket of fraudsters. So, and just as I led that state income tax battle, and aren't we glad we don't have a state income tax in Tennessee? I'm going to lead our push to vote yes on Amendment 2 in November to be sure we never have a state property tax in the state of Tennessee. We are going to keep attracting and growing good paying jobs. We're going to do this by supporting local companies that are ready to grow and by being smart about the businesses that we're recruiting to our state. And I've got to tell you, Stuart McWhirter, who handles economic development for us, he is the best in the business. And we are going to keep making certain there are jobs for the future, and to retain and attract these jobs, we need to make certain that every child has access to a world-class education. And that means we need to expand educational opportunity, because no parent should have to win the lottery in order to have a say in their child's education. And this means we have to be sure that our schools and our students are focused on learning during the academic day. And you have heard me say this: bell to bell, no cell. It means keeping boys out of our girls' sports, because we want our girls to be able to train and compete and succeed and achieve. And it also means having a workable infrastructure: roads, rivers, rails, runways, water, wastewater, broadband, and quantum. This is what is necessary to support a vibrant, growing state. We need safe communities. You want to make certain we support law enforcement, that we're cracking down on crime, that we're treating criminals like criminals, and law enforcement like the heroes that they are. And we've got a lot of those heroes with us tonight. Our sheriffs, police, our first responders, and my Tennessee firefighters. We've got a lot of them right here in the room with us this evening. Now, we are going to stand up for survivors of violent crime. And when someone is given the death penalty and they have exhausted all of their appeals, it is time to carry out that execution and allow that victim's family to get closure. And in November, we are going to pass Marsy's Law, which will give constitutional rights for victims. Also, I'm going to defend our rural communities. We're going to focus on bringing health care to rural communities and expanding opportunities for our farmers and for their products. And Commissioner Andy Holt, we're going to be sure we hit our goals on Mission Top 10. And I will continue to work with President Trump and his administration to be sure we deport every single illegal alien. We do know it makes our communities less safe, it drives down wages, and it takes your jobs, and it makes just about everything more expensive. And we're going to make certain that every city realizes that in Tennessee you cannot have sanctuary cities or sanctuary city policies. And yes, to the Metro Nashville City Council and Mayor Freddie, I hope you understand that. We are going to work to make certain that we remain the #1 place in the United States to live, to work, to grow your business, to rear a family, to retire. And we're going to add one more phrase to this: to have the best jobs in our country for our kids and grandkids to come home to. So the real work really begins right now. We have to unite. We have to defeat the Democrats in November. We've got to send a message loud and clear. We are a solid red conservative state, and all of these socialist, communist policies